Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved Star Wars Dad, Nooch2Gud, and yes, we got music going here. I gotta get music. The update, we are one sleep away from Relic Delta, the Coliseum, everything that comes along with the 10-year anniversary update, and stuff is starting to drop in the game right now. Lots of packs, lots of free stuff, lots of things going on, lots of opportunity. Massive overhaul to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes tomorrow, and we're gonna play Grand Arena today, but starting tomorrow, what we'll do is we're gonna be out here. I'm gonna be out here about 30 minutes before when we think the update will be here. The update usually launches around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, US. That'd be 2 p.m. on the East Coast or 11 a.m. on the West Coast. That's usually when the updates launch. I'm gonna be here about 30 minutes early, be preparing to just go over the update, the Coliseum, look at the quests, take a look at Relic Delta. We're just gonna see what's going
Finally
on.
have what unlocked, got him yesterday, took him to pre-Cairo gear and have his Zeta now for mods, then he's ready for when I get C.
And there we go. What tables unlocked on Red Dragon God's roster. Red Dragon God, part of our mod squad here at Nooch2Gud Studios. Thank you for the support to all of our members, especially our mod squad members like Red Dragon God, and Dirk Enda is also here as a mod squad member today. Ali Gal has also joined the stream today. Anyway, guys, we're gonna look at all this stuff tomorrow. I'll be here about 30 minutes before the update launches. We're gonna go over the update, we're gonna play it, we're gonna go through the Coliseum, we'll look at all the quests, we'll do that for a few hours, then I'm gonna take a short break, and then I'll come back and we will have another stream. We're streaming twice tomorrow. I never stream twice. We're streaming twice tomorrow. The second stream will be starting our brand new free-to-play account in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes with all of the quests and the Lightspeed tokens. We're gonna be rushing Galactic Legend Leia Organa to see how fast it is to get her unlocked in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, all tomorrow on the channel. Tomorrow's a huge day in the game and on the channel, and hello to our Masters members as well. Day 624 of asking Coca-Cola to sponsor our little channel here. Jimbo, if you would like to watch me suffer through about 3 hours of that lightspeed battle, if you've got them all relic and you've got the Zetas on, you should be able to finish it if you've got the right speed. Go take a look at my, I've got a stream out there of doing that, unlocking Malik or something like that. Let me see if I can find it. No. There we go. Yes, the video is titled SWGH Live Darth Malik Lightside, the worst day of my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes life. That's what the title of the video is.
Did you get your mystery box from the web store?
No, there's a mystery box in the web store? Well, hang on a second, folks. Go watch this video. Who was saying that? Who was asking about Malik? Jimbo, go watch this video right here. That'll help you. There are timestamps in there for when I did it and got it done. If you got Rev and Relic, you got decent mods, you should be able to do it. Let me go. Okay, first let's do this. Greetings, Holotable Heroes. 10 years, a full decade of strategy, triumph, and unforgettable battles across the galaxy. Far away from the first clash on the Holotables to the countless victories that followed, you have been the heart and soul of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Together, well, that's the thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Together we have faced galactic wars, united guilds, forged legends, and built a community stronger than the armor of a Mandalorian. Through every update, event, and thrilling moment, your passion and dedication have kept the Force alive and blazing brighter than ever. As we celebrate this monumental 10th anniversary, we want to thank every player who has made this journey possible. You've turned Galaxy of Heroes into more than a game, it's a legacy. Please accept these special anniversary gifts as a token, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's not. We got 10 Clone Wars Chewie shards. No way. 10. It's usually 3. We got 10 of them. 10. All right, Clone Wars Chewie. 30 Zetas, 10. Excuse me, I'm belching. Omicrons, 50 Omegas, some dark side clones. Okay, the Coke got me there badly. Oh, we got Carbantes. We got Stun. Is that 10 Fulls? Is that 10? Oh my gosh. Say goodbye to the pre-Gear 12 Gear Crunch. It is gone as of today. As of tomorrow, every new character launch will not go through the pre-Gear 12 Gear Crunch unless you miss playing, you know, some of the Coliseum. As of today, you get 10 full Carbantes. That's 10, that's full ones, right? Let's go check it out. Hang on a second. I gotta catch that tomorrow. Hold on a second. I was waiting on Imperial Super Commando. Oh, wrong account. Wrong account. We'll look at that on the other account. I've already cashed in my my free. Let's pull up the web store here. Let me get logged into the web store. So I already did this anniversary ascension. I think this looks like a good. It's $100 to the end, but it looks like it's got a full $100 of value in there or more. This mod ascension, I haven't really priced this out, but it's probably $20, 25, 35, 37 bucks for a truckload of and that's probably worth it too. Those are probably really high value. There's your Chewy Lightspeed bundle, Clone Wars Chewy, to go with your new Chota, to go with the new Chota. So those 10 full pieces are gone to gearing 2 characters. Well, you know what, Con Warlock, come on, man, come on. The grass isn't always greener. The sun is not always setting. Do you not want them? You got them free. You know what's better than? A stick in the eye. That's what my grandpa would tell me. It's better than a stick in the eye. Come on, man. Step up. Calm down. Take it easy. Enjoy life. Everything is good. We're happy here. We're happy here. All right. I don't do this on the computer very often. I normally do the web store on my phone because it's easier to reset it and deal with it and play with it and stuff. All right. So let me log in here. Zoom in a little bit. Let me log in here. Don't want to get spam. Oh, I typed it wrong. Okay, let me get my code. Where'd it go? Grab the wrong thing. Let me get my code. Hang on. Somebody said there's a free chest in here. I've already claimed that. Oh, there's the web store bonus calendar. We can claim that for free. And let's take a look. Oh, anniversary mystery chest. It's an anniversary mystery chest, everybody. Oh, look, it's gonna have some pirates and some Carbantes and some Kyratex and one Zeta. That's okay. I don't know if it's gonna have all that stuff. I don't know if it's gonna have all that stuff. Well, there you go. Go get that on the web store today. I don't think I like this very much. 14,500 crystals. Yeah, I'm not into that. Okay, let's, we're gonna have to refresh our game now, which is fine. Not saying Clone Wars Chewy Lightspeed bundle on either account must be rolling out over time or something. I don't know. Do you already have them at 7 stars? Do you already have them relict? I don't know. Yes, Con Warlock, what I was saying was that gift that they gave us solves the entire gear crunch. That's exactly what I said. I'm sorry, dude. You're pushing my buttons on purpose, it seems. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold me accountable to, hold on, let's rewind it. Let's rewind it. I'm not gonna rewind it. I don't care. If you're gonna take what we said in a moment of fun and saying, yes, this is all changed, it's all fixed, and turn that into a statement of logic and fact that I made, and tell me that, in fact, the entire gear crunch is not solved by giving you 10 full Carbantes, yes, you're correct. You win. Debate over. Con Warlock wins the debate, everybody. Just so we're aware. Con Warlock wins the debate. I was wrong. I said your gear crunch is solved. Con Warlock wins. You win. Are you happy now? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. We're so happy. You're so happy. Anyway, come on, dude. Yes. It's huge. They have never ever at any point in this game given away 10 full Carbantis, 10 full stun guns, 10 full gold balls. That's never been even remotely touched in this game. I can gear 12 all sorts of characters right now. It wasn't even sarcasm, it's just having fun. It's just having fun. Yeah, I took the full day off tomorrow, Jeff. I'm not working tomorrow for the man. The man gets none of my time tomorrow. You guys get all of my time tomorrow. The man is out, and you guys, Slooty's here. There we go. Slooty is here to pump my ego and make me feel good. Scuba Steve, you need a short of me saying I was wrong. I think you've seen me say that many times, Scuba Steve. I said some stuff. I reflected on some stuff I said to you. It was wrong in our car ride across the country. 2 car rides across the country a couple years ago. A couple things I said in there were wrong. So I'm sorry. I was wrong, Scuba Steve. All right. I probably scared Con Warlock off. He's here all the time, but geez, that was a little out of bounds. Just holding me accountable to fun. Well, let's think about it, Con Warlock. Let's take, everybody's got our struggles. We've all got our struggles. I'm asthmatic. I can't breathe. So, let's take that out of it. Do you believe, and let's just circle around it, buddy. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad. I'm razzing you. I'm just, if you're gonna poke at me, I'm just gonna poke back. Sorry to everybody who doesn't like that. It is what it is. So, I'm poking back. Do we really think that I was saying in that pack that the entire gear farming system in Galaxy Heroes was solved by 1 pack of gear? The answer is no. But new characters are not going to require any of the pre-Gear 12 stuff. If you play the Coliseum seemingly every day, or most, I don't know, we'll see when we get there tomorrow. If you play the Coliseum, by the end of the 12 weeks when those characters come out and are released into the wild, then you're supposed to have them all at Gear 12. I think it'll be like 3 or 4 stars in Gear 12, and that'll mean the only characters that are going to need Carbantis. I mean, there's some Carbantis in these Gear 12 upgrades for sure. Let me see if I can find one of the Carbantis in here. Now there's stun cuffs there. There's Carbantis in these. I promise. Anyway, that is actually will solve all of the gear stuff going forward. The pack they gave us today with all the stuff in there is a major giant gift that's never been, not even been remotely. Everything is on its head. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying, man. We're autistic, we're asthmatic, we are, what was my pal? What was my pal? The dyslexic, we're dyslexic vegetarians. I miss the dyslexic, I know he changed his name, but I don't remember what it is. We had a guy on stream, the dyslexic vegetarian. What was his name? And he's like, he read something and said, oh, this, and said, sorry, I'm dyslexic. And then later is like, I'm a vegetarian. I'm like, you're a dyslexic vegetarian? you're a dyslexic vegetarian? Oh, if we can't laugh at ourselves, who do we get to laugh at? What time we go to live tomorrow? About 30 minutes before the update, where the planned update, that'll be about 12:30 Central Time. Welcome to Nooch Padawans, the average Brit. That average Brit is come on and join Nooch Padawans today. That was horrible. What a all right. We're placing Grand Arena. I'm ready. I'm ready for the update, guys. It is coming. It's huge. Lots of great things happening. The community is going crazy. You can spend your 8K shard credits over a 7. I don't like that. I don't like that. So just to go over these packs, let's go over these packs here. Here are all of the new Legends Trove packs and light side character packs and everything else. I'm not a gigantic fan of any of these packs. You know, 14,500 for one of this year's characters at 7 stars. 14,500 is basically about $90, $85 worth of crystals. If you look at the rest of these packs, 5,000 crystals for a light side character at 7 stars. I don't like these at all because you throw stuff in there like, I mean, Talia. You could get Talia. You could get your Geos. I mean, yeah, you could get a cool character like maybe you need Night Trooper or maybe you need Apo or Grievous. Or I mean, you might get lucky with that, but 5,000 crystals and you might get Shore Trooper. I mean, come on, man. I just, that's a horrible investment. This at 14,500 crystals, the new Legends Trove pack is a better investment than these 5,000 crystal packs for one light side or dark side character. Now, 5,000 crystals for 230 shards of a ship. If you're just starting off, that may not be the worst deal. Although, let me see, what's 5,000 crystals? 5,000 crystals is about 33,000, so it's about $35. And let's look at that again. Hold on. See, you get these at 5 star. 230 shards is going to be a 6-star ship. You get a lot of these at 5 stars already in the hyperdrive bundle. This is better than the characters. This is better than both character bundles because there might be some ships you unlock that you didn't have at 6 stars. That could be that 6 stars saves you 4 months of farming. 4.5 months of farming. So this one might be worth it. Although for $35, if you get something that if you already got a lot of these at 7 stars, it's not gonna be worth it. If you've already got like most of it at 7 stars, and don't spend 5,000 crystals to maybe get one ship. It'll be a lot of shard shop currency, but not worth it. The 8,000 shard shop currency for one character. Roll the dice. Maybe you get lucky. How many are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 199 characters. So maybe you get lucky and get some of you don't have on your roster. But if you spend 8,000, excuse me, I'm belching. I think you get it like, what's the math, guys? You get like 5,500 back or 5,000 back. Like, even if you roll a character that you already had, you took a shot and you only spent like 2,500 shard shop currency. Can somebody tell me? I think this is worth taking a shot at if you need characters on your roster. So, how much shard shop? I don't have any shard shop currency. Well, let's look at this. Let me go pull. Let me go grab a character shard here. Hold on, and we'll do some math. Okay, there's Cad Bane. So 10 shards of Cad Bane is 150 shard shop currency. So let's get the calculator out. I did not want a web calculator. I wanted a calculator on my screen. I want the app. All right. So if we're at 10 times 33, that's stupid. I was stupid. Hold on. 150 times 33. You're going to get 4,950 shard shop currency back. Yeah, you're going to get 4,950 shard shop currency back. So that might be worth a shot for you. So that one, we're just call it 5,000. You could take a shot at this. Now, if your roster's full and there's only like a couple characters on here, it's probably not worth it. How long is this available? It's available for a week. So you can save up 8,000 shards. Maybe you get lucky. Like on my free-to-play roster here, I think that's worth it. I've got a lot of characters I don't have unlocked on this roster, you know, and a lot of newer characters that would make a lot of sense for me. I think it'll be worth it. So I'm going to start I might start shaving it too, but I'm going to start saving my shard. Say that 5 times fast. Saving shard shop currency, saving shard shop currency, saving shard shop currency, saving shard shop currency. I'm going to start saving that over this week, and I'm going to take a shot at that one on my new account. And for any new account, that might be worth it. I just don't think the crystal ones, maybe this one, if you really want to spend 85 bucks getting one of the, oh no, for 145 shards, don't do this. No, never mind. This is out. This is out. That's not even halfway. No, this is not worth it at all. Don't do this. Don't do this. There are better packs out there. Don't do the 5,000 crystals for a light side or a dark side. Maybe do 5,000 crystals for a ship if you're at the beginning of the game and it might help you, maybe. But I'm gonna say 8,000 crystals for taking a shot at one character. If your roster, you know, if you've got at least a third of these characters available on your roster, I think that's well worth it. You'll get 4,950 of this shard shop currency back, even if you hit a character you've already got at 7 stars. So that's gonna be worth it. A lot of these other bundles, I haven't done the math of them yet. I think this anniversary edition is going to be valuable. I think this mod ascension is going to be valuable. So a lot of great value in the shop right now, and you'll continue to see this value, I think, over the course of the rest of 2025. We're going to continue to see a lot of big value things drop into the shop and into a lot of places here in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So there you go. That's my assessment of these bundles right here, or these character trove packs, so to speak. So that's my assessment there. You'll grab the ship thing. Good job, Slooty. Do we think there's gonna be double drops? Yeah, they always have double drops at the end of the year. They might even have them next week. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't know if we had a data mine about it. What's up, Ferd Turgeson? Thanks, that average Brit. I appreciate you, man. I really do. I just saw your message there. All right, you gotta put the message in the, can you, if you join, can you put a message in it? Maybe not, maybe not. All right, let's play Grand Arena. And once again, I'm saving this. And I did find out that if I click on it, it does say, you've already got, I'm not gonna click on it again in case something weird happens. If you click on this, it does say, hey, this is gonna take you over the maximum. Do you really wanna do it? And you say no. I actually clicked on it the other day. But I'm pushing the top of these two, and I'm saving them for the update because everything changes. The economy changes and everything else. Let's play some Carbonite Grand Arena, everybody. Ray plays what I've said, and I'll say it again, is if you've already got the resources sitting there, you've already sunk the cost. It's literally the sunk cost fallacy, or in this case, whatever. So if you've already got the resources to Relic 7 Java, there's no reason not to do it today. If you don't have the if you're missing gear or anything else, signal data, anything else, wait until the update to go buy it. Don't buy any more gear right now. Save it all. And I've been saying this for like 2 months. I don't think I made an exact video about it, but I've been telling people for a while now that an update is coming, and I told you a couple months ago that I was sitting on all my resources to see what happened. I've been saying that for a couple of months. All right. Not yet. Yeah, they're only for those, but they're coming tomorrow. But the prices of everything is going down. Let's play Carbonite here, guys. Dirk ended it and listened one time. That's not my problem. I always say, guys, if you do stuff that I tell you not to do, that's not my problem. I pissed off Con Warlock. I feel bad. I didn't mean to get on him, but you know. Sorry, Con Warlock. Horde harder. There you go. Hey guys, we got a lot of people on stream right now. If you are lurking out there, 10 stream streak. Nice, North Mountain. If you are lurking today, if you're work lurking, if you're hanging out lurking, if you are just hanging out on the stream and listening while doing other things around the house, whatever, drop a big L into chat. Drop a big L into chat and let us know that you're lurking so I can give you a big shout out here on the stream. We're gonna play Grand Arena. Let me check something here. One moment. To our shorts feed, folks, I'm going to give you a link to the main stream here if you want to jump on the regular stream. Bought too many Lightspeed bundles and feel stuck now. Yeah, that's a pretty common feeling there, Chase Fanning. That's a pretty common feeling. All right, looks like our opponent once again has multiple Galactic Legends in Carbonite 2. So lucky us. Let's just go in and take our beating and move along. Move along. He hasn't played yet. He doesn't put any GLs on defense, so that might work out for us. Lurking today, Hans Solo, Chase Fanning Music. We got Air 07, sorry. Ferd L87, Turd Ferguson. Are you guys related? Are you Ferd and Turd? Are you guys like sitting in the same room? Ferd and Turden? I don't know. I'm just asking. Just asking. Turd and Ferd are out there. We got people, Penguin Punch, North Mountain, and Turd Ferguson are on watch streaks over on Twitch. Twitch does watch streaks. How about that? YouTube needs to pick up their streaming game. That's all I'm saying. Penguin Punch. The Penguins. Watch as the Penguins. All right, over on the main feed, here we go. Get ready, take a deep breath, and Lord of Pain, Cody Hogan, Jacob, Mad Engineer, Caladan, Norelli, Ali Gallon, Spectre IP, Feared Rhyme 707, Heroes Night, Garmin 32, Sage of Six Paths, Jordan, Mr. Kestis, Durzo. Where is it? We salute our High Council members like Durzo and other High Council members. Thank you for your support of the channel. Thank you to all of our members for supporting our channel today. You are the fuel that fires Nooch2Gud Studios. Let's see here. Aldi Win, Dirk Enda, CM Stens, PBI Gaming, Boba Fett with Cortism, his gear problems are solved. Braden Clements, Denjarin, J. Rubio, Seven Cal, Jens Graf, Curiosidad, Contigiosa. Whoa, my goodness. Mega Fran, Owaza is out there. Whoa, I lost my place. It does that. It skips forward sometimes. Oh no. Where am I? Billy English, an NPC Jimbo, Cack, Boba Fett, Fed Up with Corporatism, Matt Nooch2, Mad Engineer, Felix Schwarzmeier, Attic, Josh Lee, Aussie, Really 23, Rocky Hawks, Anna Rioden, Deadwing 04, Despeen, Navs Comics, Red Dragon God, Fusty, Mr. Mr. Sifu is F-A-U S-T. I would have said Fausty, but since it's F-O-U, I say Fusty because Faust, you get it. Gavin Seeley Beachler, Stazzy Z, someone random, all right, Alex Torres, CJ, Lone Star, Mulligans, Micah is out there, Micah UE, Mr. Malik Deathhand, John Dickens Sahil is out there, Ivo De Silva, Caleb Rosen, Andreas Weimar, the Weimar Republic, Tom VR, and good to see everybody today. All right, okay, let's play this. I think we got gas up there, which... Uh-oh. All right. I'm not beating that. I have nothing to beat that. He's got a full speed set and it adds 14 speed. Oh no, dude, stop doing this. Stop doing that. The update is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time, US. I will be here live celebrating the update tomorrow. I think I can beat this. I'm going to assume this is very slow. I'm going to assume this is very slow. Although she adds a lot of speed. Let's find out. We are here to F around and F and find out. That's what we're gonna find out. The update is not live on mobile. No. The update is not live on mobile. Unless they screwed something up big time. That was nice. Let's go ahead and get to work on Bosk. I guess he didn't have his Zeta? Does he not revive? Is that that's not his leader, Zeta. Fine, I'll check. The update is not live on mobile. I just want to show it to you right here. Look, it's the same. It's the same home screen. It's the exact same home screen. You just stop. Just stop. There's no update on mobile. I don't know why. I gotta stop getting triggered. I've gotta stop getting triggered by people just being wrong about things. You're just flat wrong. You're just, you're so completely wrong. Oh, wow, Gungans? I cannot be Gungans, I'll tell you that much. Fine. God dang it. What? It says installed and play. I don't know, guys. I don't have it. It's not available. I'm not doing it. I'm out. It's right here. It just says install or play. It doesn't say update. It doesn't allow me to update. It's not showing out there. It's not out there for me. It's not there. You guys can tell me all day it is. It's not. It's not here. Am I just, is there like a troll community getting ready to completely troll me? It's not here. I don't have the option to update the game. I have nothing available. I'm not checking it. The update is live on Android in Europe. Well, we can't update it in America, guys. You're still wrong.
Check my Discord message.
So you guys got it in Europe? You can just see it, but it's locked? Well, congrats, I guess. I don't have this available. It's not on mine yet. I don't rate. I don't rate. Mine's still the same. Mine's still exactly the same. America gets hosed again. America, yeah, see, right? Yes, wrong. Dark Grogu, Dark Grogu's with me. Europe gets everything first. Europe starts all the wars. Europe steals our democracy. Europe gets free crappy health care. Europe puts people in jail for things they say on Twitter. Europe, Europe, Europe. That's all I ever hear. Europe, Europe, Europe. Well, congratulations to Europe for having the update. All right, I can't beat Gungans. We're gonna go up here. I'm gonna try Wampa against this. It's not usually, Wampa can work in a 5v5 situation. If I had the Wampacron, I think I would win this. I don't think I win this in a 3v. I'm sorry. Wampa can work against a badly modded gas 3v3. I don't know if I've ever made it work 5v5, but let's try it. I know Canada gets crappy healthcare. Like they get cheap and free medicine, but the medicine they get is like generic stuff that we give to animals in America. So I don't know. And I've also heard about Canada that like I was watching this today. It was a Rogan highlight, but there was a Canadian guy who's talking about that. I don't know if they still have, but they used to have a cat. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. I think she's gonna sacrifice. We're gonna sacrifice. It's not gonna go well either. You're gonna have to do some knockouts here. And they also have like caps on income for like surgeons in Canada. So if they get to their cap like in August, they take the rest of the year off. See, I don't have any cooldowns here is the problem. I can't ever get to my special to get my protection up because I have no cooldowns. That's the problem. And then gas is going to counter me and reduce my cooldowns every day. We'll just submit that. I think with belching and arguing, the anti-nationalist rhetoric, this may be one of the premier streams. I think that's true. What's wrong with okay? If you want to argue with me about Joe Rogan, you're gonna be wrong. He's just a guy who's a comedian who talks to people, and he's gotten really popular doing it. He has no special. He has no special call to do what you want him to do and to feel like you want him to feel. And he's just a guy that sits around talking to people, and he's very curious and he's interested in what other people think, and they have lots of fun conversations. And sometimes he gets too far down the conspiracy trail, and sometimes he does things I disagree with. But I'm not going to sit here and go off on a guy just because I disagree with him sometimes. And that includes anybody on the internet. You're all allowed to. Everybody's allowed to say what they want to say when they want to say it. If they're entertaining, they're entertaining. And by the way, if you're going to go make a movie and be a great actor, actress, don't be stupid political about it and say you don't want a bunch of people you disagree with to come see your. If you disagree with me politically, don't come see my movie. How about shut up? Just make a movie, be an actor, have a good time. You guys, I guarantee 50% of people on here probably disagree with me wholeheartedly, 50% agree with me, and we're all here to have a good time playing a game and have a great time. It's you know, I get to say what I want to say, I get to watch what I want to watch, and we can have a little fun together. Regardless, yes. I got to be honest. I would probably sacrifice the extra tax to have the healthcare right now because I'd be able to go full-time YouTube if I had healthcare available to me. Now, backing that up, I think I have more healthcare available here in the States than I do elsewhere. And I also don't want to sacrifice the ability to say anything I want to say and think anything I want to think and say anything I want to say out loud, because that is something you do sacrifice in other places. So I'm not sacrificing that. In fact, of everything that's the most important to me on this planet, the ability to say anything that I want to say at any time, in any platform, as long as I'm not threatening another human, is the most important thing that's available to me. And at this point in my history, it's more important than voting, because my vote means nothing. That's what I have to say about that. That's what I have to say about that. Sounds like I need to move to the Netherlands. Would that go well there for me? Yeah, every country's different, I know. Well, that's that Grand Arena. Let's go play another round of Grand. Let's go play some Kyber, everybody. Let's go play some Kyber. Let me get over to here. We're gonna do this, and we'll get our boxes again. We will solve solve all of our problems with this new with the gift crate on the main account, right? I said that once, I'll say it again. Every single gear problem is about to be solved on our main account. I'm feeling pretty energetic today, boys and girls. I'm excited about the update. I'm excited about stuff in general. But, you know, if I bring up somebody's name that you disagree with, don't get all indignant about it and tell me that I'm not allowed to watch that person. You know, this whole platforming thing is a bunch of BS. This whole thing, oh, you platform that person. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We should all be talking. Look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. And I will, this, I believe 100%. 100%. Let everybody say all the things they're gonna say. Talk to everybody that you disagree with. Have conversations. Sit in a room. I'll tell you this. I get together with my 6 best friends in the world once a year, hopefully more soon, but once a year we all get together for 4 days and we play board games and we sit around and talk. The variance of political beliefs and worldviews is all the way from staunch, you know, far right wing, not like crazy reactionary right wing, but far right wing conservative, all the way to far progressive left wing. The between the 7 of us, our political views and our worldviews span that globe. And yet we get together for 4 days every year. We play board games, we hang out, we talk politics, we talk all of it. And then when we go to town for I'm going to town for Thanksgiving next week. We're gonna get together next week. And we probably won't talk politics over breakfast, but we get together. We talk about stuff. We don't agree on everything. But you know what we do understand? Let me tell you what we do understand. Here's what we understand. That the person sitting across the table from me, the person sitting next to me on the couch, the person whose team I'm on playing this board game, that person that I don't agree with politically, that I have a different worldview, that I've got their back. That is my friend. Period. We can talk about it. We can disagree. We can have. I don't think we don't ever really get in arguments. I guess there are technically arguments, but there's not really a heated spirit to. One guy gets heated, but he drinks a lot of wine. I mean, we just have discussions and we talk about stuff. And these are my best friends in the world. One of them is Scuba Steve is always on. These are my best friends in the world. We got to get past this, guys. We got to get past this. We can't just keep saying, and honestly, the more that you sit there and say, I can't be associated with this person because I disagree with them politically or I have a different worldview, or I can't be associated with this person and I'm not going to sit in a room and talk to this person because I disagree with them. The more that we say, this person's a Nazi, this person's a communist, whatever, the more and more and more that we do that, all it does is just, it makes us worse. It makes us worse as humans. That's it. You will always get this on this channel. You're all welcome here. I don't care what you believe. I'm glad you're here. We're playing a freaking game. We have it so good. You know, my grandfathers, well, at my age, they were doing all right. But they grew up in the Depression. They fought a world war. Well, one of my grandfathers didn't. He was a little too young. He tried to fight a world war. My mom's dad is 98, and he signed up for the Navy in 45. And they were signing anybody up. I think he was 16 or 17, and he had flat feet. And he signed up to be a pilot, and they actually sent him off to go to college. This is his story. And several months into college, he says that the Germans got so scared they quit. And then a few months later, I'll tell you what he says. He says the Japs. You know, several months later, the Japs quit too. That's what he says. So. Anyway, so there we go. Guys, we're all here to play a game. We're all here to have fun. We talk about politics sometimes. I'm sure I don't agree with everything anybody. In fact, I don't agree with everything that anybody thinks. My wife and I disagree on a lot of stuff. We've been married almost 30 years. This idea, guys, that we got to get past it. We got to get past it. So, you may turn that into a short. I don't know. Anyway, your guild can't sign up for TW. Why is that? You not enough people or something? All right, here is the pack that solves all of our gearing problems ever. That's what I said. It's possible. I don't know. What's going on here today? I feel like they're dropping updates all over the place. There's no single best team for defense on Grand Arena. That's not a thing. Every roster is different. Every layer of level Grand Arena is different. Everybody, it's your roster versus their roster. Your best team on defense is going to be dependent on both of your rosters. I can't answer that question flat. Yes, that pack also solves all global conflicts. I don't know. I hear that you guys in England are arresting people for things they're saying on Facebook that disagree with the government, and that really bothers me a lot. Like, I don't want to be, and I don't go out on Facebook and shoot my mouth off about stuff, but you know, another thing that happens if we allow everybody to speak their mind, the idiots rise to the top. I mean, the problem is now the idiots rise to the top on the internet, and then we make policy based on the idiots. That's our problem. That's our problem. That's if you want to get straight to the heart of things, the problem is that the idiots are on the internet spouting their mouths all the time, and then we make policy based on what they're saying. That's the problem. All right, let's take a shot here. Let's play Grander. Let's just have some fun. I'm totally gone off my wow, 10.4 million. I'm off the rails today, boys and girls. I've lost the plot. I feel like I should be in good shape here. Let's see. Has he gone yet? Is he stuck? No, he's not stuck. Did he cheese his defense? Not stuck yet. Did anything hold him up on the front line? Let's take a look. No holds there. We got a hold with Darth Malgus. We got a hold with Darth Malgus. All right. Well, absolute anything is bad, actually. Absolute anything is bad. You're not allowed to go out there, and there's a reason, you know, the example is, you know, screaming fire in a crowded theater, right? There's a reason that's illegal, is because if there's no fire, you just created a panic and everybody runs out and people get hurt. You know, absolute anything is bad. All right, we got Lord Vader, Radis, Finn, Mon Mothma. It looks pretty cheese. We'll clear off that wall and see what's in back. I do see Rey and Ahsoka up top. That'll tell me. Ahsoka has Ezra. Rey does not. She got that Raycron. Padme. All right. Let's get this bottom cleared off and then see what we got behind it. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, which is the most absolute statement about absolutes being a problem that I've absolutely ever heard of. If only George Lucas had allowed someone else to write his scripts, you know, if he had said, here's the plot and storyline, can we get a real script writer in here to put this together, please? If only he had done this. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. All right. What's a good team to take Leia down? I don't know. She doesn't get put on defense very often. Yeah, she does not get put on defense very often. Kylo with Darkseid Ray. I don't know if it might still work without Darkseid. Maybe. Darth Bane is doing pretty well there. Looks like Darth Bane and Kylo or a mirror match. Reva, that's gonna be with the Krons though. Those are nice Krons right now. That's with a CLS Kron at the moment. Looks like Kylo and Darth Bane. But I think Darkseid Ray might be a requirement there. There's your answer. Let's go. You don't get a lot of Leia on defense these days. Hang on, everybody. No. No. This will come close. No. Ah, it was so close. This will do it. No, I'm on Scorch. Put me on Lord Vader, please. Somebody? No. All right, he's out, and you're out. No. And auto. What is this without the Rolocron? What is this like it's like a 50? Oh, IG's struggling there. No. He just got damage immunity though, so he's fine. No. You tend to beat Leia without standard SLKR team without rage. Just need to be faster. I think that's true. I think that a regular SLKR could probably do it too. It might be a little more tricky in there without Darkseid Ray, but I think he'd still get done. Your guild leader gifted you the Coruscant Guard relic pack. Nice. So you got your cup. You got your cup. You'd like to see Quentin Tarantino's version? I would not. I don't. No. I love Quentin Tarantino as much as the best guy. The next guy. I don't think he should be writing. I don't think he should have done a Star Trek script. I don't think he should do a Star Wars. I don't think that's the way to go. Let's look at these teams with that Radis Kron, with the Rose Kron, and let's find some counters here. We should be able to find a bunch, but let's do it right. All right. No, don't have it. Used. No. Gas, not great. Wampakron is going to kill this. Phoenix kills it too. We might say Phoenix KCC Reva though. Wampakron's taking out Radis. All right. And then we had Mont Mothma and Luthen. I haven't seen that team in a long time. A long time. Who's on the team? Powell, Biggs, so weird. I feel like gas is gonna work here. I feel like gas is gonna work here. Let's see if I can get Pow and Biggs. You don't get this is not a common team. Gas 80%, CLS 80%. I don't want to use Treya there. I think I'm gonna use gas against that. Ooh, Jawas. We could use our Jawas there. I don't know if I can or not. Maybe I'll try. Let's try the Jawa. We're gonna have some fun. We'll try the Jawa Kron there. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to have fun and take names. And then Finn with the Rose Kron. We're looking at, we got a lot of options here, I think. Maybe not. Great Mothers is okay. That's kind of tricky here. I don't want to Darth Bane it. Will Sith Eternal work without Bane? I don't really want to Balin Skull that. That's pretty good with that Rosecron. That's a much better team. I could quad May that. That seems like a lot too, though. Palpatine, no, that doesn't work. I think I don't want to Bane it. I'm either going to quad May this. I'll probably quad May it. All right, let's get back in here. So we're going to go. Let's try our Jawas here. Let's have some fun. I don't know if my Jawas are going to be good. Again, they're only Relic 3. They don't have great mods. But we still got the Jawacron, so let's use it. Do I? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't share the insight. Sorry, guys. My fault. I fixed that for... Well, I got that fixed. For next time. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, Jawas against Mon Mothma here. Weird team with Biggs and Pow in there. They're going to take a lot of turns. Let's go. No, I don't think Quentin Tarantino belongs in Star Wars. Look, just too dark. Oh, boy. There's a lot of thermals coming. You know when the game gets choked up like this, there's a lot of thermals about to be applied. Like 50 per. I just need them to take turns and die at this point. I just need to take turns and die. Please, please, game, don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh, my Lord. Please don't crash. That's all. Okay, why are they not dying when they take turns? They have 91 thermals on them right now. Pow should be dead right here. 98 thermals, takes a turn. Please don't crash. Uh-oh. I don't even know. The timer's not running. I think the Jawas crashed the game. Okay, no, we got a turn. Okay, we got a turn. Okay, hang on. Okay, Pow's out. CG makes a cron that crashes their game is right. Hold on, hold on. Kyle Katarn has 168 thermals. These guys are all gonna die as soon as they get a turn. If I can get a scavenger turn, I'll just end it right here. I need scavenger to get a turn. I can just end this right here. This is not good. No, no, no! No, no, no! I gotta wait, I gotta wait! Oh, I shouldn't have clicked on anything. Oh, no, I tried to click on the turn meter thing. Okay, we're here, hold on. I need scavenger to get a turn. If he gets a turn, this is over. He's been dazed the whole time. There he goes. Okay, here it is. 1 times motion. Get ready. Sit down. Oh, Luthen can't be killed. All right, we got it. Let's just auto this. All right, I'm gonna auto it now. Maximum stress. Maximum stress. Woo! Maximum stress. Wow, that was concerning. That probably is the worst battle anybody's. Now, what was I doing these? I don't remember what I was doing. Anything else now that stressed me out so much. I was thinking of we're gonna gas this, right? I don't know. I forgot. Okay, this was gonna be Quad May, which is kind of a big commitment. I think Adrad was gas. Yeah, okay. There's Adrad. That had a level of stress to it that I don't want to participate in again. I don't think I need to use this here. Just some protection, just a little bit of bonuses here. That was stressful, dude. That was stressful. It wasn't my. That was not my PC. That was totally servers or whatever is involved. Well, I'm not liking this so far. Rex is in dangerous territory. Okay, good. Come up. Armor shred him. Take him out. Nope, not quite. And now he's back to full health and everything. I'm effed. This isn't working. I'm screwed, man. Rex is dead. I'm in a bad way here. Hold on. Gash, you gotta get this done, man. Because nobody else is gonna get it done. This has to get done right now. It's not gonna get done. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna take out Biston. Okay, he dodged. This is how I play Galaxy of Heroes. This is how I play Galaxy of Heroes, everybody. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope everybody's enjoying the. If you have not seen me play Galaxy of Heroes before, welcome aboard, my friends. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. That's how I do it. What was I using here? No, I can't remember anything now. I guess I could bring in CLS and finish that off. The wrong cron. There's no cron to use with gas. There's no cron to use with gas. They're just random crons. I'm gonna put CLS out there and finish it. That's not what I wanted. That wasn't good. I don't like this model. I'm with everybody else. This is not a great model. Han is great. I like Chewie. That's bad. This, along with Rey, are just bad. Are just bad. I didn't read that part. Oh well. I didn't read it. I don't read crons. So I had to kill him first. We don't read crons around here. You guys crazy? I have not. I will say this. I have not seen that cron until this moment. That's the first time I've seen that cron. It doesn't excuse it. All right, whatever. She's dead. Should just use that team. I'm more comfortable with it anyway. Okay, actually, CLS looks better on the screen playing than he does on the character model there. And here we're gonna go with Quad May. I'm just gonna knock this out. That's not who I want. Quad May's one of my first relics to 7 for sure. We don't want to put in there. Probably Echo. I don't think I need anything major here either. Yeah, we need that for our UFUs. We could use... I'm not super worried about dying. I could just start with Turn Meter. Let's do that. Yeah, why read chat when the Kron is there? I agree. Why read Krons or chat? Yeah, why would I do any of that? Why do any of it, boys and girls? Probably should have targeted Rose first, actually. Can I not kill Rose unless everybody else... I don't think there's anything like that on that Kron. Normally I do the other one first, but I want that damage immunity gone. There we go. Okay. She out. All right, we got that wall clear with a little bit of pain. Just a little bit. Your chat is where the game is, and your face is where the game should be. Well, you're the first person, Tom M. I've been doing this shorts feed for about 6 months, and that is the first time someone's mentioned that. And you may be right. Maybe I do need to flip it. Maybe I do need to flip it. You're literally the first person to say that the entire time. Shortsy, what do you think? Should I be on the bottom and the game up top? Would that be better? Okay. 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 Cheese defense. Is that a first order special forces Kron too? Wow. Cheese defense. Okay. Let's go top. I'm gonna lay this, obviously. Obvi. Let's put a good Kron on this. I want as much health as 60% health, 60% defense, 55% health, penetration, a crit damage, defense, offense. I think I'm gonna roll with this. Doesn't, well, actually I'm gonna roll with this. This gives me some other stuff too. Health, crit damage. Yeah. That's what we want. You're not on that feed, Dirkenda. You can't talk. I can mess with the shorts feed right now and fix it. It'll take me a minute, but I can do it. This screen is so dark. I mean, you can't see anybody's face over there. They're all like, I mean, talk about bad lighting on Kashyyyk. Swing and a miss. All right, Drogon turn. Come on, Drogon turn. Sit down. I probably should have just flamed that. Okay, hang on. I don't get to stun him on assist, or has she got tenacity? No? And auto, alright. This is why nobody puts Leia on defense. If you're playing against people that have Ahsoka, you really need her to counter Ahsoka with Ezra. Otherwise, there's not really much to counter her. I think I'm just going to use Kylo against Rey. I'm not going to mess around with that. I'm going to change up the short speed here a little bit. Hang on, guys. Don't want to move that. I want to move this down. Okay, down there. Move this. No, that's there. Move that up. Hang on, I'm playing with stuff here, guys. Right? Yeah, okay. Like that. Move this down. I can't grab it right now. Hold on. Wrong button. That's gonna stay. Hold on, guys. I'm fiddling with this. That needs to move up for when I. Come on, man. Come on, screen. Okay, right there. That stays there. Where is the, this. Okay, unlock that, move that all the way down. Or I can make that smaller. Come on. There we go. Make that smaller up there. Okay. And then that. Right there. All right, I just fixed the short speed. Is that better? Should I move the move this here? Yeah, that's better. Okay. There we go. Is that better, short speed? And then if I need to do, okay. And if I need to block the screen, there we go. Is that better? Much better? Okay. Good. Yeah, I've been doing that for 6 months. You guys are literally the first people ever said it, and I gotta agree. I think I like that better on the short speed. Oh, Leia can do fantastic work on defense. I agree. I agree. I'm not saying she's bad on defense. I think everybody saves her for offense because of Ahsoka and other teams. Boy, I wish I had that first order special forces TIE pilot, Kron. Don't you wish I had that? Glad to help out, short speed. Thank you for the feedback. Seriously. Like I said, we listen to everybody here. Okay, let's stun Chuckles the Wonder Monkey here. And he's got his damage meter gone. Pass turn meter back here. Let's stun Chuckles' cousin over here. He's dead. That was a lot of damage. Let's take a shot back here while we can. We're wiping some people right now. Is Ray gonna get a turn? Do I need to speed her up? She's slow. All right, somebody's dead, but you're all about to be dead, so I don't care. Somebody else is dead, but you're all still about to be dead. Hang on. I can take her out now if it works. No, she didn't get damage to me. I forgot about that. And I can't take her out now, actually. I was lying. She's about to ult again. So I'm gonna do this. Yeah, unfortunately, I am completely unable and cannot roll the first order special forces cron. I showed it last stream. I've tried to roll that. Can I shock her right now? I don't think I can. I've tried to roll the special forces cron 8 times now and failed every single time. And I'm not just gonna keep, I'm not just gonna keep rolling it. All right, there we go. Easy enough. Maybe I need to change a little bit here. Hold on. Like that. I don't know, is that better or worse? Sorry, I'm still playing with the shorts feed here. Is it better with that thing at the top? I can move everything else around. Like, I could do this. I could do that. And then that. See better at bottom? Okay, I think you're right. I think so too. I think it clutters it up. So let's bring this back down. Okay, let's do that. Put this back up higher. And bring me back up where I was. Okay. That's permanent. Permanent! Okay. Quad May is Bane. Do this. Do this. That doesn't really matter, but whatever. And then Bane just starts killing everybody. They're all Relic 5 too, so. That doesn't go through Foresight? Doesn't matter. Sean is here. Any other Masters members that I've missed along the way? It's good to have everybody here, all of our Masters members today. I've got 3 GLs left. I've got Balin Skull left. And I've only got 4 teams. I'll probably Sith Eternal Emperor solo this. I can Wampa solo this, maybe? The game update is not up in America, everybody. Just so we're clear again. I had this crash out earlier. I crashed on it earlier. In other places in the world, the game update can be seen, but it's not. It's still locked. In America, it's not up yet. No, Megatron, you can start today. You'll still get all the benefits of the game. You're not gonna sacrifice anything by starting today. let's just look through this here. Treya's 97%. I mean, she's probably the way to go here. I could Jedi Master Kenobi it, but I gotta, I mean, it's kind of annoying. Both those are insta-kills. You gotta wait for it to be done. Down below, Balin Skull's gonna kill all that stuff below. I'm just gonna Treya this. Actually, I'm gonna Jedi Master. I think I'll get more banners out of Jedi Master Kenobi. Right? I don't want to talk to any of you guys. Unless it's updated in the last 30 minutes, I don't want to talk to any of you guys. Whoa, whoa, what happened to my colors there on the shorts feed all of a sudden? It went, oh, because I'm on a white screen. It's all messed up now. That's what's going on. Because I'm all bright now on this Hoth screen. The shorts feed makes me all lava-y. Everybody got the shop rewards. Everybody got the shop rewards. Just gotta get the shield out of the way. As soon as that shield's gone, we just auto this. I guess I could have high grounded there and then we ignore taunt. I don't even know if I needed to use all the stuff I used here. And we're still there. Gone. All right. I don't even need to insta-kill Jar Jar. I'll take him out in a minute here. All right, high ground everything. He's dead. Go over here. There, and auto. I'll check it again. It must be just going out to random people. I don't know. I still do not have an update in the Google Play Store for the game. Oh no, I just, okay, hold on. I gotta claim this. Okay, hold on. I just accidentally logged in on my account here. We try a different account. Yeah, I don't know if it's going out in waves and people are represented on those waves by different things. I have no idea. What do we got back here? Home one, cheese. Everything's cheese. You just cheese the whole thing. I like my odds here, but we still gotta, you know, I gotta be clean the rest of the way. Yeah, I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. It'll come through. Some people have it, some people don't. I'm in the some who don't category. I think that's all I need. But I'm gonna put Wat Tambor in there anyway. I have nowhere else to use him. I need to use 3 crons. We'll go ahead and drop this one. It could be based off reset, but in Missouri, did you have your daily? My reset is at 6 p.m. on one account. And hang on, let me do this here. Yeah, maybe it's off of reset. I don't know. Well, they're not attacking Watt, that's for sure. Excuse me. Well, Mace is gonna die. I wonder if I can just wipe them all out here with my ult. Will they all die? It's possible. Well, Qui-Gon's already dead. They might all die right here. Yeah, okay. I don't do that very often. So now I've got, what? 1 GL and Balin Skull or Wampa left. I think I can Wampa this with the Wampa Cron pretty easily. I still think Wampacron just blows us out of the water. Wampa, like, normally is a Phasma just automatic, even with the Omicron. That's a nice Datacron, but it's Fox. This should work. Like I said, it didn't matter that he took 15% less damage. He's still dead. Yeah, easy. All right, there we go. Okay, and then I assume I could Jedi Master Luke this. It might be. Let's look it up. I want to make, because Jedi Master Luke finds weird places not to work, and I don't want to do anything stupid here, you know? Jedi Master Luke just finds just crazy places where he does not work, and I don't want to mess with it. And it's Keller and Beck, right? No, it's Keller and Beck lead. Oh, sorry. Keller and Beck lead. Okay. No? Where to go? That's the team, right? That's my roster. What? That is the team. Yea, verily, that is the team. Yea, verily, I say unto you, that is the team. Jedi Master Luke, wipe it off the face of the earth. Okay. Let's look up, like, can I get away with less than the full team? 100% with no Jedi Knight Revan. Welcome to Padawan's Chase Fanning Music. Thank you for your support, my friend. So I can do this without Revan, I think. I think that'll work fine. Even without Hermit Yoda. I don't want to go out both of them, but we'll do this here. Okay. That. And we will deliver potency, health, tenacity, defense. Those are all really good things for this team. Protection's even better, but we'll just take it as it is. Let's go. You hope tomorrow's update goes well with no major bugs? Me too, because I'll be streaming it. Stun them all. Kind of stuck there. Let's do this instead. I want to... Okay, there we go. Librarian. Madam Librarian. Yes. Good God. Yes. It's so funny. Yes. No, not quite. Darn it. Okay, I'll stay here. Yes. Not quite. That is a beefy boy. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. Sit down. Missed. This and insta-kill, right? Will they come back? Yep. All right, well, that took care of that. All right, let's go do these fleets. Thank you, Slooty. Thank you. Okay, Finalizer I can kill with a lot of stuff. Now, there's a trick to Finalizer. If Houndstooth comes out on defense, that can be tricky. So I'll be a little bit careful there. We're not doing roster reviews today, Chase. But I'll put the messages here in chat for you. Okay, I mean, I've got Profundity and Executor. I'm gonna go with... Didn't I use Profundity here last time? We'll use Profundity here. Executor here in case something cheeky happens. Like if he's got Houndstooth and reinforcements, it can be a little bit tricky. And then we'll just clear that with something, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm just answering. Why didn't that second message come through? Maybe you gotta have an S on there? I'll have to check that, see why that's not coming through. Yeah, this was very simple. Okay. I could have, well, maybe. I don't know. I think I could have sat the Rogue One. Really? 2 dodges? Okay. And here. There we go. Check something here. Yeah, that should work. Let me try that again. There you go. Okay. I know that's a good question, SP. We'll have to see. Profundity 3-man's 100%. All right. Well, Jay Chung is here, guys. Also known as a single malt Jedi, and also known as I gotta find his. Do I have it on here? I think I have it on here. Hold on. I I reloaded all these. You guys know this. I don't have you up here, man. No, I gotta get that fixed. There's nowhere to put it. I don't know. Single Ball Jedi is here. He's a Masters member, and I don't have his normal intro loaded up. All right, what are we doing here? Finalizer. We're going to executive this. I don't think I got to go with the whole fleet. I'm a little scared if his Houndstooth comes out that it could cause me some problems. We'll see. A little scared. We finished that thing? Not quite. One more? I need to add some relic levels to my fleet here. Okay, finish it now. Thank you. Get over here and finish you. That sucked. I'm gonna keep my banners here. Okay. Come on, guys. Guys, twice? He's not shooting. I'm getting stressed out now. Okay, now I've got seismic loaded. Okay, good. Ugh. All right, there we go. It wasn't like great. Okay. And here we're gonna use Chimera again. Does home one work? I don't think it does. This one's a little annoying, if you ask me. It works, but it's kind of painful a little bit. They never should have blown up the Razor Crest in the first place. That was a mistake. Always the scythe. Okay, here we go. Now we start wrecking souls. Goodbye. Should have hit Poe. Feed our turn meter. Take out Poe. Oh, not quite. Take out Poe, and let's get rid of Ray. And there you go. That's how you do it clean. I don't normally max out my, I'll show you here in a second. So I think we're gonna get a win there. I don't think he can be as clean as I was back in the back. We both missed one battle. I've got, my back battles are much stronger than his. I don't think he can be as clean as I was back there on the back. So I think I'm gonna get a win here. I don't really spend a lot of prestige on the basics for my capital ships. So you can see here, everything's upgraded except the basic. Everything's upgraded except the basic. Oh, I need to do this. They don't get that. I don't use that very often, though. I don't need to save this for this. All right, there we go. Everything's up on this one. I mean, I didn't even do this. This isn't even the very... Like, abilities that don't get used very often or are of low impact to the battle. Oh, this actually needs to all be upgraded. You do use this ship from time to time. I just went through all my prestige again. So, basically, the basics, I feel like, don't have a lot of impact on very many battles. And I don't really upgrade them very often. So, that's what that is. What else is going on, guys? Anything? Anything stirring out there? Anything brewing? Why would they help with turn order? Upgrading the abilities does not impact the speed of the ship. No. Right? It doesn't, does it? I've only been playing for 10 years. How would I know? Good Abend, Pringles. I did not get my R9 Clone Wars Chewy. I'll get them later. When I buy stuff on stream, I gotta jump out so you don't see my credit card info and blah, 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 you know? I feel like these were all in a row on my other account. Would it impact start order and mirror match? No. Nope. Yeah, otherwise known as speed, the speed of the ship. See how that... You guys want to ABA? Ask me anything. I'm here. I'm ready to crash out. Ask me anything. We'll hang out for a bit. Go play some squad arena? Why? Why would anybody be playing squad arena? I could play fleet arena. Excuse me. I don't do fleet arena very often, actually. Let me look up and see where our payouts are. Uh-oh, I'm getting DMs here. Hold on. Hang on a second. What was I gonna look up? I gotta pull up our fleet chart here. Okay, it's Cal Scarata. Where's his payout? Anybody see Cal Scarata on here? I don't. There's Cal Scarata. Already passed. Let's go. Scribe and I are talking about stuff. We talk all the time, actually. I'll put something in Discord. 2 streams starting tomorrow around 30 minutes before we believe the update's coming. So around 12:30 Central Time US, we'll have the first stream. Such an exciting battle early on. Okay, let's bring out this. Who would use your Night Sister Lightspeed token on for the episode track? Well, if you don't have Great Mothers or Morgan Elsbeth, that's where you use it. Probably Great Mothers first and Morgan Elsbeth second, but either way. Almost there. Die. Has he hasn't done that second. Did he do that second ability? I'm not paying attention. Did he do that second ability? I'm gonna wait and make sure. I can't remember. I should have been paying attention. I don't think he did. Maybe he did, based on that. All right, there we go. Pretty Palace would also be a good choice. I agree with that. I don't really care about their fear right now. Okay, here we go. Does it still die? No. Okay, good. You die, though. So I did, you're right, I did have it. Okay, well, I'm glad I did it the way I did it then. Does it get annoying that everybody's using the same meta? This game is not really a meta game except in Fleet Arena, so it's not that annoying to me. This game was a meta game for 7.5, 8 years, and it's no longer that. I was working on my thumbnails here. Let's get our thumbnail out for tomorrow. Well, let's make 2 thumbnails for tomorrow. Okay, so first stream, I was working on this earlier. I'm gonna say here. Do this. Make that a little bigger even. Okay, and like here, that we'll do this. Is that good? Let's do super thick. There we go. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of a hue to it. Make that a little bigger. I'm gonna, now I'll do that. Delete that. Okay, then we will tilt it. Move it a little bit. Like this. Get a Galaxy Heroes thing. That's already there. Okay. We got a live thing. All right. So that'll be our draft for the update. Then let's go make this for Leia. Why is it? How's it down there? I don't like that green. I don't need it. Okay, let's do this. Hang on a second. Get rid of that. Can make this a little bit bigger. Make this a little bit smaller. Okay. You can make that a different color. Let's make that like a blue, a nice blue. Does green work? That's a little too repetitive. Like a gold? That's all right. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then we will rotate that. Bring it into frame. Now we need an SWGH thing. We need the live thing too. I don't know where we're gonna put that. Put it up there for now. These will be our thumbnails for tomorrow. Want this to be lined up here. I gotta move it. It's that looks pretty good. All right. Oop, not that. We'll put it up here like that. Or I can put it down here. I think I like it up here. And then the live. Probably fine up there. Okay. Got both those saved now. I can actually maybe move this down a little bit. It's kind of, it doesn't, whoa, wrong button. This could actually be down a little bit, like that. That's actually a little better. It kind of leaves less dead space. That's better. Plus she's kind of looking at it. Yeah, that's better. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and let our Discord know. I had to do that earlier. I'm gonna type this up on a Word doc because you do it in Discord and it gets a little messy sometimes. Now like this, see? Let's do this. Crystals from Meathead and Lego sets from yours truly. Be there or be there or be, what are we gonna say? I need ideas. Be there or be what? Come on, I need ideas, chat. Be there or be a scruffy looking nerf herder. I think that's it. I think that's it. If you could beat that, let me know. I mean, we're rushing Leia. Be there or be a sauceless pizza. That's strong, but no. Be there or be a scruffy looking nerf herder is strong. Be there or be a square. Yeah, that's the classic. That's the classic. You know, back to the 50s. Be a Gungan. You know, no. Be short for a stormtrooper. Maybe. Frosting and carbonite's pretty good. Be a moof milker. I think I'm gonna stick with, yeah, who's scruffy looking is the correct response. Be there or be European, I think is fair. I think that's fair. Have I met Arnold yet? Arnold and I will, for the first time ever, we've been chatting back, not like daily. He's a busy guy and I'm a busy guy, but we've been talking here lately a little bit in the background. Check your Discord message. What is it all? Why is it always about you, Dirkenda? Why can't you ever say anything in public? Just saying. They changed the ship's layout too. That is so much cleaner, it's not even silly. I don't know why it wasn't like this from the start. I don't have this yet on my game. It should have always been like this. This is how it always should have looked. Exactly like the character menu. That good. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. I like that, man. That's an improvement. All right, I think I'm going with scruffy looking nerf herder. I'm going with scruffy looking. I'm gonna drop those thumbs in there too. Get the thumbs ready. That one here. That one's there. Okay. Let's just put them in there with it. And is that gonna go above though? What's the watermelon? What's that all about? Somebody, why? What's the watermelon? I mean, it's a watermelon. Oh, Ole's YT says, I'm not going to show up to that. I don't care about you. Ole's YT. I don't know what the... You guys are all clicking on the watermelon now, aren't you? What flag is that? Celsi, is that the... Are you Dutch? I can't keep it straight. Wait a minute, how many flags you throw up there, Celsi? I gotta get my flags here. Hold on, all these European flags, I don't know them. This is... No, none of these are Gaza. That? No, I don't think so. Anyway, all right. Let's see if anybody's out there streaming. You guys got any questions you want to, I mean, you can ask me anything if you want. I'm here. Trigger me. We'll give this another 15 minutes. I'll just ask me anything. I'm here. How's Nooch Jr.? He's great. He's in a play this week. Wednesday night is parents' night. We're going to that, and then we'll go again on Saturday night. See the last night. I should do a flag stream on a flags quiz on stream. No, I'd be bad at that. I don't know anybody's flags. Can I show you how to be executors, negotiators with executor lamp and free to play? You should be able to figure that out. It's not that difficult. So no, I'm not going to do that. You should be able to beat negotiators with executor like all day. Let me check here again. Wombo combo, when's your payout? 7 a.m. We can hit wombo combo. Let's go. When you gonna hold your Nobel Prize at a speech for solving Gear Crunch? Con Warlock, welcome back. You know what? You get special music for that, my friend. Well done, and thanks for putting up with all the crap. We're gonna give this to you, my friend. That's for you. That's for you, Con Warlock. Well played, sir. Well played. I'm gonna start announcing. Maybe we should start doing that. I think I deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. Don't you? I think it's pretty clear I deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. If they don't give it to me, I don't know who they're giving it to. It's really questionable who else, if anybody else gets a Nobel Peace Prize. I think things are clearly off in the galaxy. So I think I do deserve the Nobel Peace Prize for solving the Gear Crunch in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. All right, that's enough of that. For the gas pad for GLs, is Pirate Counter knockout better first option? Lord basis needs so many relics. Offhand, I would say no, because all of the Pirate King Hondo Onaka characters are heavy Kyrotech and are also not double shard farmable yet. So my first response, my initial response to that would be to say no. Although Lord Vader is really expensive and he's not very good. He's just not very good. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. Lord Vader is, performance-wise, you don't really know what to do with him. He doesn't kill a lot of things on offense. He's not great on defense. It's just, what do you do with the guy, you know? You throw him out there and you make your opponent beat him, but they almost always beat him. I don't want to bring out a reinforcement, so we're going to do this. But no, I don't think, I don't know. You gotta add more relic levels for Pirate King Hondo Naka. The thing about Pirate King Haronaka is you get 2 teams at work too. Okay, we'll do this. I don't know. Anybody else got an idea there? You played FIFA for 10 years, so you win? What do you mean you played FIFA? Like on your Sega? What do you mean? Are you a footballer? When are the quests dropping? Guys, it's gonna be around 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Around 1 p.m. Central U.S. Time tomorrow. That's when the update's gonna go down. That's when all updates happen. We anticipate that's when the update will be here. You'll stop asking now? Okay. Can I show you how you're being negotiated as a free-to-play account? I don't have too many with the bounty hunter ships. It's 50-50 actually. Without the executor, it's 50-50. How's Space Ham's payout looking? Space Ham is 8. I can hit Space Ham. Guys, I never climbed Fleet Arena. I should probably just start doing that on stream. Okay. Is that watermelon still going crazy? Wait for that. What else we got? Any more questions? Let's see here. Gas or bow? Go get Bo-Katan. You get so many holes with Vader on defense, put him on your back wall, and ops on everything left most of the time. But where are you in Grand Arena, Dirk? And are you in Kyber 3? Isn't that right? FIFA 10's help you learn the flags. That makes sense. I think anybody would beat me in a boxing challenge. I'm 5'3", 150 with the belly of an old man. So I'm working on that. But can you explain how Executor on defense can ignore taunt without mark, but mine can never do that? Razor Crests ignores taunt, and punishing one ignores it on its first turn, I believe. That's it. Pancake Face, I quit this game 2022, sold all my accounts. I think I should get back into it with a new account. It's only level 13, and I'd be getting the hyperdrive. Yeah, get back in, man. Get back in, absolutely. Yeah, pilotless ships, you ignore taunt. Yeah, Euclio's got that. And punishing one on the first turn. this Relic Delta thing is odd. I don't think it is. Actually, Relic Delta is something that games are cooking in there in general right now. And I think from what I see of it, you know, stats-wise, it's going to be a lot more friendly than other games, Relic Deltas. So we'll see. I look like a grandpa. I wish I was a grandpa. I really do. I wish I was a grandpa. Well, that is not pressure if my kids are watching, which I don't think they are. I would love to be a grandpa. I would love it. The minute that I become a grandpa, I will be your Star Wars grandpa. Trust me, I cannot wait for that day. Papa Nooch. What? Transformers? What are you talking about? Almost Kyber 2. You get holes in Lord Vader in the back? In terms of farming, you should go for gas right now over bow. You get bow almost for free. Well, that is true, 100%. But I think that's what the previous person was saying. Did you know Saw Guerrero's 500 Kairos? Would you consider using Rebel Lightspeed tokens on him and then going for Jedi Cal Kestis? Every roster is different. I don't know what's on your roster, and you're about to start asking a bunch of questions about your roster, and that's something that's got monetary value, so I don't do roster reviews in chat. Dr. Plague is going to Relic 10 Chewy, so good luck to you, sir. The update is hitting accounts in different places. We think it might be related to your payout time. It's not live yet, though. It's an update that's out there, and it's changed the cantina for folks to show the Coliseum, but it's not live yet. It's just kind of the UI is out, but locked in some places. Can I do a collab with Arnold? I don't think that's going to happen. I think Arnold is a busy guy. I brought it up to him, and he's just got a lot going on right now with him designing a game and making Galaxy Heroes a new baby. I just don't think he has the time to do a collab. You're getting married soon. Any tips? Chill out. Chill out. If I could have found a way to chill out early in my marriage, I would have been better off. Expectations are a tough thing. Everybody's marriage is different. Combining two lives is hard. Combining finances is hard. You know, find a way to just take it easy. Take some deep breaths and move forward. Nothing's that important. But you gotta do it together. You know, honestly, if you're getting married, if everything you do is about, if both of you fully bought into, and you won't, because you can't, because you're human, if both people in a marriage fully bought into whatever they did for the other person's happiness, then marriage would be a lot easier. Life, the world would be better if we all did that. That's, I think, what Jesus said. Do unto your neighbor and all that. So, but, you know, you'll have ups and downs, and marriage can be hard, but marriage can be great, and I don't know, just love your partner. Yeah, Saw is awkward in early rosters. Yeah, I agree with that. Nah, don't listen to these guys. Don't listen to these guys, Gabbo. No, they're not giving you tips. They're just being dudes they're just hanging out, drinking beer, and telling you that wives suck. Don't listen to them. Jedi Knight Revan, I think, is really good for our first armies. You'll have Yoda, etc. at Relic. Any thoughts? I've always been a fan of the Revans as early farms. Your wife and you never combined finances, married 9 years, worked out great, never once thought about money. Okay, well, you can pull it off. Great. Well, you have to combine finances on some level. I mean, you are in the same house, I assume. You are paying the same mortgage, electric bill, gas bill, you know, whatever. The groceries apply to, but I mean, you have to come to agreements about who's paying for what. And in that sense, you are combining your finances. Be prepared for the come down, post-wedding marriage planning. Enjoy the moment while you haven't and try to stress about it. Yeah, don't stress about the little things is really good advice. I did not enjoy wedding planning. My wife got really upset with me during wedding planning because she was wanting me to contribute, and I it's like she would say, what do you think, you want to do this or this? And I'd be like, I don't care. That's how I was like, I don't, because I didn't. I was like, I don't, whatever makes you happy. I literally thought that, and then she got really upset. She's like, you're not contributing, you don't want to be blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. So then I just started saying, oh, I think that's a good idea. You want to be happy? Practice that sentence. Oh yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's do that. Generally speaking, and this is not always true, generally speaking, if a guy gets to keep most of his entertainment, if you get to keep watching sports, you get to keep playing your games, you know, not fully, you're not gonna be able to do as much as you did before. We don't, as a broad rule, I think we care less about where we eat. We care less about what are we doing tomorrow, you know, etc., etc. Unless, you know, it's like, oh, we're going shopping. Huh. Why do I have to go shopping with you if I don't get to watch the ball game tonight, right? You know, there's trade-offs. My wife still does it. We walked into Walgreens twice the last 2 days just to get soda. Like, oh, we can get 4 Cokes for this much and then 4 Pepsis for this much, but gotta do it on separate days because we get more money on our account, blah, 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 blah. And each time she wanders off in the store and looking at stuff, I'm like, I'm just get the sodas. Let's go. I don't get it. Yeah, don't say you don't care. You have to like say, I think that's a great idea. Do that. And that little short trick of when she says, where do you want to go for dinner? And you say, why don't you guess where we're going for dinner? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. She's not going to guess. She's going to be like, I don't know. I don't know. Women never know where they want to eat. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. She will never know where she wants to eat. And if she does, you're going to be like, great, let's go. Because you really don't care. There's a level. Favorite potluck food? You need to bring something to potluck. Mac and cheese would be a good potluck food. Mac and cheese. Yeah, I don't have a preference is better. Yeah, but it still isn't great. I'll be honest with you, and I don't think I hope my wife's not watching right now. Maybe she is. We were talking about this yesterday, though. Like, if we weren't married, I think my expenses would be cut in half. Maybe my expenses would be cut into a third. I don't need all this stuff. I just don't. Put me in a room with my Galaxy heroes. I just don't need all this stuff. But, you know, happy wife, happy life. Oklahoma has a restaurant called I Don't Care. It might be a long. Oh, there you go. I live close to Oklahoma. Where is that? I'm actually like 30 minutes from Oklahoma, but it could be in a completely different part of the state. Nevada, Missouri. Tulsa. Oh, well, Tulsa's about an hour and a half from me. Nevada, Missouri is only like 30 minutes from me. I Don't Care Burrito and Taco Shack. She's not gonna go for that. We have a great Mexican place in town I don't get to go to very often because it gives her heartburn, so unfortunately. But I could drive to Tulsa in 90 minutes, yeah. Next time she says that, I'm going straight down to Tulsa. My Galaxy Heroes budget would not jump. I spend all the money I want to spend on my main account, and I wail when Galactic Legends are here and other times when it makes sense for content creation. I don't really get a big kick out of spending in games. It doesn't. I'm perfectly happy to play a game free to play, but realizing I need to. You ate at the Tulsa once, not a taco place? Yeah, we can do Tulsa then. Have I ever dealt with a tornado? No. I've been near tornadoes. I've been around when tornadoes went off. There was a tornado that went through the Lambert Airport in St. Louis probably 15 years ago, maybe longer. And that was actually pretty close to my wife's parents' house. They didn't get hit though. So no, I've never been in a tornado, but I've been within range. Been within range. I've certainly been in places where tornadoes could have hit me. Yeah, I don't think that works, Smarmy. I've tried that. It doesn't work. It's a fun little TikTok thing, but it doesn't work. You can't just say, she goes, where are we eating? And you say, you guess where we're eating. And then she guesses. And my wife just says, I don't know. You guess where we're eating. I don't know. And if your wife is like my wife, you'll say, okay, let's eat at Chili's. Nah, we had that last month. Let's eat here. Let's eat here. I don't know. Let's eat there. You are gonna end up making the decision where you eat, and you don't even care. That's the crazy part. You as a guy, now we probably might have some ladies on here. Sorry to the ladies, but you as a guy don't care. You can find food anywhere, but you're gonna end up making the decision. There you go. Orange Power is gonna take his wife to I don't care. Let's see. How's that payout looking? Well, we already decided we can hit Wombo Combo. Or who is next? Space Ham. We can hit Space Ham. Let's go. Olivia, as a girl, I can confirm I never know where I want to go, and I'll be picky about where we go 100%. You don't know where you want to go, and then you're picky about it. That is how it works. All right, we didn't go first this time. Every single time. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is, but it is. Is that true in Europe as well? Let's hear from all of our non-Americans. Is that true everywhere? You think the rule should be the pickiest eater has to choose? Good. Why don't you try making that rule with your picky eater and let us know how that goes. "100% true." So same thing. It's the same everywhere. Western girls. I don't know about Eastern girls. Western girls are the same everywhere. They don't know where they want to eat. And then they don't want to eat anywhere you give them. You give them 10 options. I do get to a point where if I give 3 or 4 options and they're all like no, I just say, okay, I'm done. What do you want to do? I'll just say that. Oh, that was dumb. Hold on. Now I'm not thinking clearly. I gotta pay attention. Is this still gonna work? That was dumb. Okay, we still got it. I think we're okay. I forgot that I already did the sacrifice or whatever you want to call it. The guys here pay without, isn't the server is very active, consistent. Okay, I don't. Thanks, Jay Chung. I appreciate that. I really probably would not have climbed to first anyway since I never climb. And maybe I should start climbing on stream. If I'm on stream, just do it. Do it, lady. Yeah, do it. Maybe when I'm on stream, if we got payouts, I should just start climbing. I sure would save a lot of money that way by starting to do it. I kind of don't want this right now. Seems like a waste. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. I'm gonna auto. Ireland right now, all you see online are vids and edits of the legend Troy Parrott with a hat trick to get a chance. I don't know who that is. Sorry. I just say fine, we'll go to Hooters, and she suddenly comes up with some. I thought Hooters closed. I don't know. Hooters has really bad food, and I've never I've never gotten much out of Hooters. If they wouldn't wear those thick nylons, you know, maybe. Update tomorrow is around 1 p.m. Central U.S. time. Do I have a video on Fleet Arena? Yeah, I got videos on fleets for beginners and stuff. Mrs. Nooch is not going. Mrs. Nooch collab. She was not coming on camera. Period. She's no interest. She's not interested and doesn't want to do it. And yeah, she's just not interested. I told her if she would come on with me, I could get a whole bunch more views. Probably get a bunch of donations, and you guys could just make fun of me together the whole time. I thought she would enjoy it, but been over to. I haven't been. I don't remember last time I went to a Hooters. You thought the wings are fantastic? I think their food sucks. Actually, that's the thing about Hooters. I think their food sucks. I don't like it, so that's the main reason. I don't go to a restaurant to see girls. I go to a restaurant to eat food, and if the food sucks, I'm not going back. And I don't. Yeah, their food's horrible. Think about them all. Like people don't have all the Mandalorians in Gear 12. You think it's worthwhile for a guy who just made $4 million doing normal conquest? Well, if you want to get that Mandalorian team up, it's really a 3v3 team more than a 5v5 team. You would need to get those other guys upgraded probably, but from the sounds of it, you're probably sitting around Carbonite or Bronzium Grand Arena, so I think that it'd probably be worth it for you if you want to spend the money for it. Nooch2Gud? Yeah, she's not interested. Yep, the new loading screen does look nice for those that have it. I don't have it yet. CG hate me. CG hate me. Oh well. Can I explain how Balin works? Let's look. He taunts. He's immune to insta defeat. He stuns everybody. All right, how does Balin work? Okay. At the start of battle, Balin's skull gains 30% offense, and all mercenary allies gain 20% tenacity. And 1 stack of Soldier of Fortune for each active mercenary ally. Where's Soldier of Fortune? Soldier of Fortune at different stacks does different things. Okay. Whenever a mercenary ally gains a stack of Ransom, all mercenary allies gain 1% defense stacking until the end of the encounter and recover 5% health protection. Little call out to OG Hondo there. Whenever a mercenary ally has health steal up, if you have, by the way, if you ever put OG Hondo into a team, you can't auto it. You have to manage it tightly to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Whenever mercenary allies has health steal up, they gain 25% critical damage and protection up until health steal up expires. See, there's so much in here. How's he work? There's just too much going on. Soldier of Fortune is a big one. Whenever a mercenary ally is dazed or stunned, they dispel it, and all mercenary allies recover 25% health protection. So, dazed and stun teams do not work well against mercenaries. If there are no enemy galactic legends, whenever a mercenary ally is inflicted with fear, so that would be against Sith Empire teams, maybe Piet, but probably not. All mercenary allies gain 50% bonus protection and offense, dispel all debuffs. So he's definitely meant to be a Malgus killer, right? Whenever a mercenary ally assists or attacks out of turn, they gain 2 stacks of Soldier of Fortune. The first time each other mercenary ally falls below 50% health, Bane's Gold taunts for 2 turns. This can't be dispelled or prevented, so he taunts when they fall below 50% health. A little bit of Royal Guard call out there. While taunting, he has plus 50% defense, plus 30% tenacity, and retribution until it expires. At the start of battle, he gains taunt for 2 turns in Grand Arena. If there is a non-Galactic Legend Ahsoka enemy, mercenary allies ignore protection. That is a call out to Jedi Master Kenobi. He is a Jedi Master Kenobi killer by ignoring protection while Ahsoka is on the field. Are immune to crit hits and healing immunity, and they expose all enemies inflicted with healing immunity for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. If there are no Galactic Legend enemies, whenever he taunts, he inflicts enemies with doubt. If he's not taunting, whenever an enemy takes a bonus turn, they're inflicted with healing immunity. Whenever an enemy gains foresight, they dispel it and are inflicted with buff immunity instead. That's also a Jedi Master Kenobi thing. Whenever an enemy gains inspire, reduce blah 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 blah. Mercenary allies can't be instantly defeated. Total like anti-commander Ahsoka Jedi Master Kenobi kit right there. If Shin Hati is an ally, Balin gains 5 stacks of Soldier of Fortune. If Merrick is an ally, Balin gets another 5 stacks of Soldier of Fortune. While Balin is active, he, Merrick, and Shin gain 10% critical avoidance and 20% evasion. They're just hard to kill, right? For the rest of the encounter, at the start of his turn, Balin recovers 30% health protection. And when you get these stacks, if he has 45 plus stacks of Soldier of Fortune, while he's taunting, he reflects 45% of the damage dealt to him. Can't defeat enemies. At 50 or more stacks, whenever he attacks an enemy with Purge, which would come from Merrick, he also exposes them. 55 stacks. Whenever Balin stuns an enemy, he reduces their speed by 10, stacking max 100 until the end of the battle. While in Grand Arenas, at the start of his turn, Balin gains follow additional effects. 45, whenever he's damaged while taunting, gains a grant. So he works with Soldier of Fortune, and then in Grand Arena, his AoE. Well, this stuns anyway, doesn't it? So he stuns him here, and then, yeah, you see, get it. There you go. He's not an SLKR counter, no. I don't believe so. Yeah, Mucho Texto is right. I don't really watch the NFL anymore. I'm from St. Louis. When the NFL stole the Rams back, we got the Rams in St. Louis, and then the NFL literally stole them back. Had to pay St. Louis like $1.9 billion or something. Actually, I think they paid them $950 million to the city of St. Louis, which is probably all gone to waste because St. Louis sucks. Just corrupt beyond belief. They just stole. They colluded and stole the Rams from St. Louis, and so. I don't like the NFL, and the older I get, the more I hate seeing 23, 24-year-old guys do things that that have the potential to or do deliver great bodily harm or damage. So when you see a big hit in the NFL, I wince now rather than getting excited most of the time. It just scares me. The safety of those guys, it's very concerning to me. When you see a guy like Junior Seau, who was my age, shoot himself, I just did it. This motherfucking game. This motherfucking game. Fuck this fucking. What did I expect? I expect my cursor when I go to click on a bronzium to click on a bronzium. That's what I expect. I expect that in this game, my cursor's not gonna jump around and click on something that I don't want. That's what I expect. That's what I expect. I've asked this many times. Am I the only one this happens to? Am I the only one this happens to? This happens to me all the time. You guys have seen it multiple times on stream. I go to click on Bronzium, it opens up some other pack, and I buy it. And you know, the refund process is such a pain in the butt. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll just eat it. Whatever. Loader. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
That was funny.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't funny at all. Loader is not around here, so I'm gonna take him out. Is that the guy you're talking about, Jay Chung? Let me make sure. No, here he is, 9 a.m. He's over, okay. No, I'm not gonna bother. I'll tell you something, guys. I spent the last time I tried to do giveaways on this channel, where I had people join my gift guild and I gifted them Lightspeed bundles. It was the $50 Ben Solo and Malgus Lightspeed bundles. And the game, instead of giving them to the players I was trying to give it to, gifted them to other accounts, like other accounts of mine that are old accounts. So the game gifted them to the wrong accounts. I went through the refund process for that. I submitted a ticket and put it in there, and I went through the whole thing. I screenshotted. I got the transaction numbers of 4 different transactions, $200. I went through the whole thing. And 2 days later, I get a message back and says, "Oh, these need to be submitted in this other place." And I'm like, "What are you talking about, man? Why is the help button not a place to submit tickets?" So then I was supposed to go and register on this other website and click on that and then resubmit everything. And I'm just not doing it. It's so broken. And it's just not worth it to me. Yes, dear? My wife's telling me to breathe. No, this is entertaining for them. They like me to crash out. Hello, Robert Walker. Thank you, sir. See, Mrs. Nooch is impeding on your entertainment. She wants me to stop crashing out. Yes. Oh, yeah. The customer service has been outsourced to offshored. We call that offshored anymore. Nothing is outsourced. It's offshored. But that's not their fault either. It's the way that EA has refunds set up. You can't just click the help button in the game you're playing and get a refund that way. You have to do it through other methods. I should have just basic there. Oh well. So the whole setup of it, like, I shouldn't have to go to another place. If I want a refund in this game that I'm playing, I should have a button in there that I can click, like the help button, to get that refund. It doesn't work that way with Capital Games, or not Capital, EA. It's EA. So when you click the help button, and it even says, do you need a refund? And so you submit, yeah, I need a refund. Here's all the stuff. It says, if you need a refund, give me all the stuff. And you do it all. Then they come back 2 days later and say, oh, no, wrong place. Don't submit here for a refund. Submit this other place. You're like, but you told me to submit here. It is complete and utter garbage. I will tell you this. If and when the time comes when I go full-time YouTube and I start a second channel, which would be like a gaming channel, we'll go out there and play games. I'm gonna do probably everything in my power just to play independent games. I'm not interested in these big studios and their big corporations and their garbage and their lies and their crap and their bad games and their non-refunds and all. I'm just not interested in that stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I got all that. That was a while ago, Owen. That was a while ago. We did that at the beginning of the stream, and that's when I said, "Oh, this new bundle with all the Carbantes solves all your gearing problems." And then what's his name held me to that and told me I was not right, and I was, you know. Time Lord, okay. Anyway. Oh, I'm very based. I'm too old to not be based. I'm done with this stuff. You guys, one thing you realize as you age, and this is in your 40s for men, people who realize this sooner are in much better shape. I'm a late bloomer. Somewhere about my mid 40s, I realized nobody's looking out for me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This company I'm working for doesn't care about me. The people I'm friendly with at work, they're great people and I love them and I love it, but they don't care about me. You know, they would sacrifice me at a moment's notice to save their job and save their hide. And they should. All anybody is driven by is self-interest. Now, when you're in the presence of like family or a big emergency happens, sometimes that self-interest goes away and you sacrifice yourself for somebody in a certain situation. But generally speaking, 99.99% of the time, people are served by their own self-interest. Now, our Constitution framers tried to build the Constitution in a way that our country would benefit from that, but we're struggling with that right now, right? So, but regardless, you realize none of this stuff out there has my self-interest at heart. And so you know who's going to look out for my self-interest? There's only one person. So screw them all. I don't have time for your nonsense anymore. If you're going to throw nonsense at me, I'm just going to shrug it off and say, that cost me $200. I'll write it off as I get to write it off. It's a tax loss for me. It's an expense, right? I'm not going to keep jumping through your corporate hoops over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to find your crap. Just not going to do it. So. You're just a number. That's all you are. The only people that care about you are your family and your close friends. Everybody else can take a hike. And I don't wish, that doesn't mean I'm wishing bad on somebody. Doesn't mean I want bad things to happen to any, I mean, for real. I want good things to happen to everybody. That does, you know, well, some people don't deserve it. So, I'd like good things to happen to everybody. I'd like everybody to be safe and be able to live their life. And those who prohibit that should be put away and just locked up. But I don't have time for all the BS anymore. There's no room for it in my life. I got maybe 30 years left if I'm lucky on this sphere, and I'm not gonna spend my time sweating out corporations and $50 here, $30 there. I'm just gonna move on with my life. So anyway, let's find somebody streaming. I'll be back tomorrow with double stream day. We'll go check out the beaver. He's pretty new into it. Yeah, I agree with you, Robert Walker. I will tell you, I do not think too much is expected of men. I think the same thing is expected of men that has always been expected of men. But there's just a lot more factors right now, and it's kind of on overdrive in some cases. So, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna go to Beaver on YouTube and Ranger on Twitch. I'm gonna head out, guys. I will be here tomorrow twice. 12:30 Central Time. I'll be here 30 minutes before the update should drop. We'll be hanging out. We're gonna test and play around with that update for several hours. When we get done with that, I'll take a quick break, go get some food, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start our Leia Organa brand new Rush account on this channel tomorrow. Be here or be a scruffy looking nerf herder. 2 streams tomorrow, everybody. I hope you all have a great day. You're all wonderful people. I will talk to you very soon. And always remember, Nooch2Gud.